I found a way to grow money by 5% every single day. If implemented correctly, it can turn 1000 into 1 lakh in just 96 days with the help of the compounding effect. Now, this sounds too good to be true, right? Well, you cannot do it. Even if you try to do so, you will end up losing 5% every day. Let me explain. If you are a person who is investing or trading in the Indian stock market, this video is going to be very important for you. See, mainly there are three types of people in the stock market. Retailers like you and me, big financial institutions like commercial banks, hedge funds, mutual fund houses, etc. And third, operators. If you don't know already, operators are those who manipulate stock prices unethically for huge profits. Now let's talk about how they do this scam and loot greedy retail investors. Suppose you have some money which you want to invest in some stocks. How are you going to pick stocks to invest in? Maybe you will analyze the fundamentals of various companies, their past performance, future plans, their financial statements, and whatnot. But what about the companies that are just not worth investing? I mean, nobody wants to invest in a company which has no recognition, no future, has worse financial statements, and it's just listed on the stock exchange for the sake of it, and nobody really gives a damn about it. And since nobody wants to invest in such companies, their stocks are usually traded for around 1, 2, 5 or 10 rupees, sometimes even less than 1 rupee. And these stocks are known as penny stocks. And this is what operators make money out of. To understand how it works, you need to understand two things: volume and circuit. Volume is just the number of shares being bought and sold. If a lot of people are buying and selling a stock, the volume in that stock is high. And if very few people are buying and selling it, the volume is considered to be low. And the circuit is just a limit up to which a stock can move either side in a single day. A stock may have a circuit of 5%, 10% or 20%. But most of the stocks that we are going to talk about have a circuit of 5%. When there are only buyers and no sellers for a stock, the stock hits the upper circuit. And when the opposite is true, the stock hits the lower circuit. That's pretty simple, right? Now the probability of a stock hitting circuits depends upon its volume. It's pretty rare for high volume stocks to hit circuits because there are just a lot of people trading that stock. But low volume stocks, which nobody loves to trade, are loved by operators. Obviously, because the volume is low, so it becomes easier to manipulate the stock because of less participation from other parties. Suppose there's a very small company which is listed on the stock exchange but nobody knows about it. The stock of this company is a penny stock and just a handful of people trade it, so the volume is very low. Such companies are the primary target of these operators. Now the process begins with accumulating the stock. The operators keep buying whatever quantities they get, and since the volume is low, it takes weeks and months to accumulate a large number of shares. Because for every share to be bought, there must be a share to be sold on the other side. After buying the stock for a very cheap price, now it's time to inflate it. Generally, the operators have a ton of money. They place huge buy orders at the exchange that never get executed completely because of the less volume, which means that there are no sellers and only buyers, due to which the stock hits the upper circuit and boom, the stock is instantly up by 5%. But they don't do this for just 5%, right? They are here for big money. They keep placing buy orders every day and the stock hits the upper circuit every single day. But what's the point in inflating the stock like this when there are no other people to whom they can sell the stocks to book profits? See, Some people notice these stocks on their own because of the rapid growth. And a lot of those people who are unaware of what's going on think that there must be some insider news about this company, which is why it's exploding like this. Not only this, people also tell about the stock to their friends and relatives. So out of greed, these people also start placing buy orders every day, hoping to get some shares, but they barely get any. Now there are two groups of people placing buy orders every day: the operators and the retail investors who are going to be trapped in this. But when the scam is big, the scammers need more praise. So they start advertising the stock. They pay Telegram and YouTube channels to tell their members to buy this stock. There are a lot of such Telegram and YouTube channels. I have even seen them running ads on YouTube. In their ad, they tell the current price, target price, stop loss, the holding period, etc. And all of this information is simply written over the thumbnail of the video. Though I do not have a screenshot to show you now. Most people who fall prey to such scams are usually new to the stock market. They don't know what's really going on behind the wall and they try to enter this rally. This goes on for several days and weeks until there are enough retail buyers for the operators to sell their shares. Finally, the day comes when everybody's orders gets executed and the retailers finally get shares. But the day they buy them, they see this. Now the sell orders have exceeded the number of buy orders and the stock hit the lower circuit. The operators have sold their shares to the retailers, and now after seeing the stock at the lower circuit, they will panic and try to sell their shares. But since no buyers are left in the arena, they can't sell the stock. Now they will try to sell their shares every day while losing their money by 5% every single day. They will only be able to exit at the bottom where some buyers may appear or when the next cycle of this scam starts. So now whenever you see a pattern like this in a low volume penny stock, just run away. If you got to learn something new from this video, like it and share it with your friends so that they don't fall prey to such scams. And subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.